Thinking about moving to Palm Coast, Florida? Why not? It's got sunshine, the ocean breeze, and plenty of palm trees. But before you start packing your flip-flops, there are a few things you need to know. These are the 5 biggest surprises people wish they knew before moving here, and the last one is spot on. Hey there, future Palm Coast residents. I'm Kim Devlin, your Northeast Florida realtor, and today we're diving deep into the Sunshine State's hidden gem, Palm Coast, Florida. But before you start packing, there are some crucial things you need to know. So we're going to explore the 5 biggest surprises people wish they knew before moving here. But first, let me remind you that I'm here to provide as much information as possible about Northeast Florida. My goal, to help you make educated decisions about your move. And if you have any questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out. You'll find my contact information in the description below. Now, let's dive into those top 5 surprises that await you in Palm Coast, Florida. Number 1, the cost to cool your home. First up, and surprisingly, many people underestimate this. I don't know why. It is Florida after all, and it gets hot here. Palm Coast is nestled just south of St. Johns County and often feels significantly warmer than its northern neighbors. And it's not uncommon to see rain pouring in St. Augustine, while Palm Coast basks in sunshine just 30 minutes south. Now, this area boasts subtropical climates, which is a fancy way of saying it's hot and sticky. And during summer months, temperatures regularly soar into the 90s. So your air conditioner is going to become your new best friend, which is pretty typical in Florida. And it'll run nonstop from June to September. For some reason, this leads to a common shock for new residents and the skyrocketing electric bills. Now, to give you an idea, the average monthly electric bill in Palm Coast can range from $150 to $250 during peak summer months. That's a significant jump from what many people are used to paying in other parts of the country. The good news is many of the homes in Palm Coast are concrete block and they tend to stay cooler than a wood frame home. But here are some tips to help manage those cooling costs. Invest in a smart thermostat, use energy-efficient appliances, consider installing ceiling fans to improve air circulation, and use blackout curtains to keep the sun's heat out during the day. Now, on the bright side, winters here are amazing. You can say goodbye to the snow shovels and hello to 60 to 70-degree afternoons in January. But if you hate feeling sticky for most of the year, this climate might require some adjustment for you. Our second surprise is the rapid growth happening everywhere in Palm Coast. This city is expanding at a breakneck pace, with new residential communities and shopping centers popping up left and right. So let's talk about some of the exciting developments. For residential communities, we have Toscano well underway, Colbert Landings, Sawmill Branch. These newer neighborhoods are drawing residents looking for modern homes at various price points. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking for a luxury property, Palm Coast really does have options for you. And there are lots of new communities that are coming for you to choose from. Then when it comes to commercial developments, the Promenade at Town Center, this is a mixed-use development featuring retail, restaurants, offices, and apartments, and Palm Coast Town Center Exchange, which is another mixed-use development focusing on office and medical buildings, conveniently located across from Advent Health Palm Coast Hospital. On State Road 100, you'll find more commercial development, including popular chains like BJ's and Planet Fitness. Now, with this growth comes both opportunities and challenges. You can expect more traffic and ongoing construction, and I tell you, that's probably one of the things a lot of the residents are complaining about. Now, number 3, and I tell all of my clients this that are moving to Palm Coast, but some people might be shopping for homes a little bit differently. The city is run somewhat like an HOA. Now, I remember I had a client that bought a house in the P section, and she was shocked to get a note on the door that she needs to cut her grass. And it wasn't even that long. Now, I thought this was interesting because it's not like every house is kept up, but you will see a city vehicle driving around neighborhoods to ding you if you do something wrong. So for example, if you have an RV, find yourself a storage facility because you cannot keep it in your driveway. If you have a boat, you could store it in your backyard behind a fence, but it better not be visible at all, otherwise you will get a notification. I let all of my clients know this, but if you are looking on your own or dealing with a for sale by owner, this information may not be disclosed, so it's important to be aware of it. Number 4, limited job opportunities. Our fourth surprise is something that catches many new residents off guard. The job market in Palm Coast can be somewhat limited. Unless you're retired or working remotely, finding a job in Palm Coast might present a challenge. The local economy primarily revolves around a few key sectors: healthcare, with facilities like Advent Health Palm Coast. The medical field is a significant employer. Number 2 is tourism. Given its beautiful beaches and proximity to attractions, tourism-related jobs are plentiful, but can be seasonal. Most of those jobs are going to be located at the golf course and the Hammocks Beach Club. And number 3, tech consulting. Companies like Coastal Cloud are major employers in the area, offering opportunities in the tech sector. However, If your field is more specialized, you might find yourself commuting to larger nearby cities. Jacksonville is about an hour north, and Daytona is about 40 minutes south, and both offer more diverse job markets. Now, for those considering a move to Palm Coast, here are some tips. Secure a job before moving if possible. Consider remote work options. Look into entrepreneurial opportunities because Palm Coast does have programs to support small business. And be prepared for potential commute if your field isn't well represented locally. And our fifth and final surprise about Palm Coast might be a pro or a con, depending on your perspective. It's quiet, maybe too quiet for some. Palm Coast is perfect if you love peace and tranquility. It boasts beautiful nature trails, world-class golf courses, miles of pristine beaches, a large population of retirees enjoying the good life. However, if you're looking for big city energy, you might feel a little bored. Here's what you won't find in Palm Coast: a vibrant nightlife scene, clubs or late night entertainment options, a bustling downtown area with lots of events. There's no downtown. The best entertainment options are often found in nearby cities like St. Augustine, about 30 minutes north, known for its historic sites and charming downtown, live music, and everything really. And Daytona Beach, about 30 minutes south, famous for its beaches and motorsports. So if you're cool with road tripping for fun, you'll be fine. But if you need constant action and entertainment right at your doorstep, Palm Coast might not be the ideal fit. So there you have it, the 5 biggest surprises about living in Palm Coast, Florida that you need to know about. From the quiet lifestyle to the lack of jobs, each aspect offers its own set of challenges and benefits. Now remember, Palm Coast is lovely, but like any paradise, it has its quirks. If you know what to expect, you're much more likely to fall in love with this coastal city. For more on the area, watch this video right here. And if you've moved somewhere new recently, what surprised you the most? Drop a comment below because I'd love to know. And if you're thinking about making the move to Palm Coast or anywhere in Northeast Florida, I'm here and happy to help. My contact information is in the description, so just shoot me an email and we can set up a time to chat. Thanks as always for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.